Yeah, yeah. Wow, rhythmic issues in this one? No, dude. We're good. We're good to go. No pull-offs. I know that we kind of have these, like, preconceived notions about Gerald. He's kind of a dork. You know, he gives Bream some attitude at some point. But, man, hearing Dan's rhythm versus Gerald's rhythm and Gerald's confidence in this opening, oh, God, night and day. Yeah, dude. Dude, even Bream is like, whoa, what's going on here? Yeah, Gerald has like modern technique, like none of the like switching between rest stroke, like it is all there, and he is playing with just like pretty supreme accuracy and clarity. Oh yeah, dude. His hand's kind of moving a lot, though. That's the only thing I'd maybe look at. That would probably make it more accurate, but it's already pretty good. Oh, you flood the E. That negates everything. Yeah, he's using his hand like a club, like hitting the strings. Da 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 da. That's probably not good. Let's hear that E again. Whoa, what? I heard like a little chromatic run in there. That was kind of funny. He has a different note than me, unless I'm playing it wrong. Now he's getting solid. I like the rhythm. Da 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 da. Yeah, man, he's playing that thing real solid, all in all. No. No, Gerald. You only worked on the first 8 measures, Gerald. No! Dude, Gerald will crush the first 8 measures of anything, and then just suck the rest of it. I'm just kidding. None of this sucks. Nobody playing has sucked at all. Ooh. Just have a little brain fart there. Just add a beat. This feels a little disconnected. He came out pretty strong, and now this part just feels like he's just kind of running through the notes, and it's not, like, connected very well. You guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Everything he played up until here, I think, was really nice. Yeah, he's just kind of like piddling through it now. There was so much intention at first, and now it's just like kind of. Maybe he was hoping Julian would stop him after the first section or something. And he's like, I didn't practice anything after this. Hey, he's screwing it up too. It's like the easiest part of the thing. He's screwing it up. I guess it's not that easy. Yeah, dude, just rush it. I love rushing that part. It feels so good. Really? Alright, stop him, please. But yeah, I don't know about all that.
Could we stop there?
Yeah, let's stop there. That was something.
It's amazing what you can do with music. I mean, what it gives away, in a sense. Certainly, it reflects very much a person's character. I can see from that performance that you really are a no-nonsense man.
Except for when you're doing nonsensical things, like some of the decisions that you made there. No nonsense, but almost like you're trying to imagine that you are a nonsense man. Like throwing in some like sarcastically nonsensical things. Maybe he needs to learn how to loosen up.
The way you attacked the opening there with terrific...
The opening was so good. That opening was like top tier, I think. Missing the high E and like kind of flubbing some of that maybe like psyched him out for the rest of it.
A little expertise too. My feeling about the playing, by and large, was that it was at times ill-considered.
Ooh, the roast. Let the roasting begin. It was ill-considered. It's a bit pedestrian.
As though you were having a really good romp with this piece, and you were going to have a romp right through to the end.
That's how I like to play it, to be fair.
And I must say that to listen to, there were some really lovely moments, but there weren't enough of them. And I think your playing could be a little bit more refined. I think that your right hand moves too much. It's too agitated. And I think you could get finer sounds from the instrument.
Yeah, that's right, Gerald. You're not at your final form. You're not as good as you could be. Look hurt. You should be hurt. None of you are as good as you could be. If you think you are, you're stupid. Boom.
The thickness of the texture of the sound is good for certain passages, but for contrapuntal music, you need to have a finer texture so that all the voices can sing through the texture of sound.
Yeah.
Could we not quite attack the opening? I mean, it was very effective. It nearly threw me off my pedestal there, you know. I think to be a little bit restrained, not too much, but can you try that opening with just a little cleaner, not quite so much sound, and try to produce a silvery sound as opposed to a gold sound. I think we'd have more feeling of the counterpoint if you could cut down on that thick noise.
Dude, could you just like chill for a second? Could you chill out?
Can you start again?
The counterpoint came in a little early there, dude. You hit another string.
If you did a top string, I mean, you know, coming down the next, yeah. Now, can you do that?
Could you? You were going so ridiculously fast, dude.
Use it. Good. Now that really was nice. You see, it was
That was
rhythmical,
nice.
and the sound was good. It's still a bit heavy. See if you can do even the top stroke still, but a little lighter.
You could be a little cleaner with that slide too. I don't know if it needs a. I don't know if you need to do that.
That sort of thick noise up here at the opening doesn't give the music a chance to breathe, or the counterpoint a chance to breathe. You see, I think. Try and keep the sound quality as uniform as possible, particularly in the opening. See, it loses the elegance that I think it should have at this stage, certainly.
Well, I think that the sound on that string there mirrors the sound of the start.
Yeah, I would agree. I was going to suggest.
I was probably hacking away at it.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, almost like that,
elegant.
you see.
Yeah.
No, I think one's got to aim at some elegance. It is the 18th century, after all, you know. I find that the shorter string is very effective, but at this stage it's got almost too much personality for the abstraction of the counterpoint. Can you try it again? I mean, keep it up on that string at the moment, but just give it a little less juice, you know. Just a
little less mustard on this one. Let's see.
Go from the top. No, that's not rhythmical. Now, you remember what I said to Dan?
Yeah.
What was that?
Well, you take a big breath.
No, a big one. No.
No. Don't be fresh with me, Gerald. Do not be fresh with me. He did not say a big breath. He said a breath. Like through your nose, a small one. Da, 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 da.
That's all right. Go on, you try it. No, you didn't get it right.
You didn't do it right. You didn't breathe right. What's wrong with you? Yo, his elbow is going nuts. Watch his elbow. It don't need to be moving that much. I'm gonna throw that out there right now.
Yeah, you see, I think that is not controlled enough. A chap with the abilities that you got, the right hand's bouncing around too much. You should be
Watch his
using very
elbow.
much more of the top.
Julian can't see his elbow very well. We can see it though.
You know, resting on the next string.
Look at that elbow. It's beautiful. God, look at his elbow.
See, the movement's very small. Now, you see, and when the movement's small, you've got greater control.
Yeah, you guys know. All his movements are just exactly what they need to be. Nothing more, nothing less. It's nice.
To try and, you know, cut down the movement. And also the tone gets a little ununiform, you know, when you've got a lot of movement going.
Yeah, you could just go on and on about how it's not good. Yeah, it's true.
Don't forget about the little nod at the beginning.
With restro.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
resting. Yeah, well, that isn't rhythmical. You see, look. Look. You must give full value to those.
Tell that to the last guy.
Lovely.
Yeah, nice.
Terrific. Right, take it easy. Yeah, give
Thank
yourself a
God.
little
If he
time.
missed that again, he would have been out. I mean, it's obvious. Between him and the last guy, he's so much cleaner and just, like, precise and rhythmically on it. Like, all those values are really clean. Yeah, man. Nice. Nice, dude. He's like a little Julian Bream. Just, you know, just less thoughtful and expressive. But, you know, nonetheless, a little Julian Bream. Oh! Oh!
Yeah, there again, there's the same problem as we had with Dan. You know, it should be lighter, the texture, and using the thumb on the third, you know, it's very heavy.
Yeah, especially when you do it like that. I don't know if they're quite doing it like that, but I mean, point taken. That's pretty light, I gotta say. Amazing how those car salesman hands and wrists can produce such a dainty little sound.
These are absolutely identically matched, and that is because
He looks like Better Call Saul with his hair and shirt, doesn't he? What's that actor's name? I forget.
I'm using the thumb, I'm just using the fingers, and I think that's something you could look at, both you and Dan, in fact, at that point.
Yeah, you guys want to look at each other's fingers and thumbs?
Good. I'd like to hear the end of this piece. We haven't got to the end of it yet. So let's go from. Would you mind picking it up in the middle? For example, where would you like to go from? This is quite a good place, isn't it? Somewhere like that. That half close was just too much, you know.
Yeah, the way he did that, I don't know about that.
It's got
Some riveting commentary from me. I don't know about that.
to be very discreet. Sorry. Not too much. Yes.
There we go.
That's right. Move on. That's that else. The piece suddenly sits down on itself, and then we've got another fugue coming up. They're rushing. No, come on. Look,
Come on now. God, I rushed this fugue so bad. I can't say anything. I'm like talking crap on all these people. If I were the fourth performer here, I would be by far the worst one. I just want to throw that out there. I'll play the fugue for you at some point. You'll hear it on Friday. How about that? Boom. Friday fugue day. Let's hear your fugue. Post in the Discord. Coward.
If we go too fast. Take the heat off.
It's gonna be hard for Gerald to take the heat off. That's a hot man. Take the heat off. Woo.
I think that's for Bach. You must always consider what you're doing.
Yeah, dude. As to not be ill-considered, or, dare I say, pedestrian.
Even loud music.
I was just thinking as the chord stays the same,
Yeah.
change the dynamic to increase the dynamic.
Yeah, but you see, in a sense, the musical structure is so important to keep that the here 4 chords of C major isn't too boring, really. And if you make them beautiful, it's not boring at all. But you've got to make them beautiful.
Yeah.
And you weren't making them beautiful. And I know you can make them beautiful. So try.
Wow. Such a classic line. I love that. Dang, dude. Alright, Gerald. You freaking killed that. Yeah, dude.
That was going very nicely, but listen, everything is so beautiful.
Oh. I have that exact same problem too. God, my back hurts. Oh, reacting to stuff for so long is hard. I've been watching this video for a while because I've been interrupting it a lot, and it's already a 48-minute video. Yeah, dude, I play that part so boring. I need to work on that.
Music speaking.
Oh, he is.
You've got a real dramatic entry, you see. But if you're going to play, as strong as that, it's got almost too much personality. Yeah.
That's an issue for Gerald. Just uses personality. He really does.
And we want to hear the music. We like you very much, but we like the music too.
We do like you, Gerald. I'm sure a lot of people have Gerald as their favorite of the 3. It's a tough one. I need to rewatch Lynn Gangbar's thing because I remember her being very charming too. Gerald's a sweetheart.
And I can feel this when you're playing. Do you find your concentration just goes a bit?
That's a funny question to ask, because if you say, no, I feel like my concentration's perfect all the time, he'll be like, well, you, forgot stuff. I don't know about that. So you just kind of have to admit, yeah, I'm kind of out to lunch a lot of the time. I don't know.
Every now and then, not that you get bored, but you don't quite concentrate for a split second every now and then. Am I wrong? Or...
Does that ever happen? Are you, perfect? Do you have perfect concentration, or are you stupid? Or which one do you want to be, huh? Do you want to argue with me? Think your concentration's better than mine? Okay, let's talk about it.
That has happened.
Because I can hear...
That has happened. Once or twice I've lost focus. It's been a long time, though.
Music goes along beautifully, and suddenly, for a split second, the music falls apart, and then it picks up again. I just wondered if you could really glue your attention right the way through the piece, that it would be a smoother performance. Yeah. Anyway, it was very entertaining. Thank you very much.
You're just going to end on that? Just wait, what? That is such a brutal way to end that thing. Do you ever find that you just, are stupid? You ever considered that? Did your parents ever tell you that? Alright, well, it's been fun. You've been really entertaining. I'll put it that way. Thanks for stopping by the dungeon. Please pick up the gift bags on the way out. God, dude, it's so brutal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Get out of here, man. What? Why'd you throw that in? You should have saved that for when it was done and you walk up to him later. Alright, who's next? Lynn Gangbar. Alright, so this will probably be a breaking point here, or a stopping section. So that was Gerald. Pretty good stuff. Alright. Am I gonna practice after this?